Looks like I'm green. Okay, sweet. Right. Hey, everybody. This is Suffice again with eBit Gaming with another unboxing or a pack opening for Magic Gathering. I'm here again with my buddy Zach. So he'll be hanging out with us as well. Obviously, he's been on a few of the pack openings, so you guys should recognize his voice. But also, he's also someone who watches Doctor Who and knows a decent amount about the show. So me personally, I do not know anything about the show. I do know it's a good show. A lot of my friends watch it; they do enjoy it. But from a collector's aspect, I'm here for just the magic card aspect of it. So hopefully, between me and Zach, we'll be able to commentate and talk more about the cards that we have. So we're going to be opening up the entire collector booster. So, but yeah, this is cool set. Usually Wizards will do like collaborations with sets throughout the year, and they've done different ones with like Warhammer and Lord of the Rings, for example. And I think they also did Transformers,
Godzilla.
And Godzilla. Yep, they've done Godzilla. So in this case, Doctor Who. And
Street Fighter.
They did Street Fighter, My Little Pony, Walking Dead. There's just there's just so many cool things. And actually, with the current Secret Lair, they're doing Princess Bride, which is cool, and some more Doctor Who stuff. And I think they're doing like, is it Evil Dead or it's Evil Dead, right? That they're doing.
I know in the future they have Assassin's Creed and Fallout planned.
Yes, I've heard about that as well. So,
and they've actually started to spoil some of the Fallout cards too, if people are interested in that.
Oh, really? Okay. Do they?
Yeah, it's another Commander series like Doctor Who.
Okay, so that'll be cool. So something to kind of look forward to for the rest of the folks at home. But okay. Well, let's go ahead and dig in and see what this is here. So this plastic is pretty tough.
While you open the box, there are a few things that are different with this set than normal. Big card you're looking for is called Everybody Lives. It is a card that is going to be easily slotted into every CEDH deck that runs that touches white. Yes. Also, I think it's just a great casual card too, but its real intrinsic value is going to come in to CDH, where it can stop stuff like Thassa's Oracle combo, Food Chain combo, stuff like Corvold chains and stuff.
It is certainly like a big showstopper. You know, what is it, like one white, one colorless?
It's 2 mana instant. It's an amazing card.
Yeah, very powerful card. So, also another interesting thing with this, Zach mentioned it briefly. So the collector booster box or this set, these cards are duplicates or reprints of the commander cards, the cards in the commander boxes. So there's not a card that's not printed in that. So this is purely for like
flexing out on stuff. Like every single card in these packs is in a commander deck.
Yes. So it's available to get. So you don't have to like buy this collector booster box in order to get these cards. These are just kind of like nicer treatments, full arts or foils, or in this case they brought back Surge foils.
And they do look awesome.
That's it. Yes. Yeah.
I will applaud them on that.
So they did a really good job with the set. So I feel like I would like to see them do more of that, like not lock cards behind collectors only and allow players to get the cards, through normal means, not through like something like this in this case. So
I think you're going to appreciate this then, because every single collector booster pack comes with 3 guaranteed search foils.
Nice. So yeah, and search foils
Um,
look great. I don't know if you guys have
Also,
seen them, but yeah.
fun, odd tidbit about this set as well. The full art search foils are more common than the regular border search foils. So the regular border search foils are going to be worth more than the full arts.
Interesting.
Just an odd, fun little tidbit about the set.
Okay. Okay. So regulars were more. So for example, this is a token, right?
Search foil token.
But this is a search foil. So search foil looks just like this. So the foiling is like in like a zigzaggy array, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it, but this is what they call search foiling, and it looks great. So prior to this, it was in the Lord of the Rings set, and you hardly saw any search foils in the Lord of the Rings set. So it was like few and far between. But in this case, they kind of went crazy, and they kind of just threw out all the search cards or auto search foiling, so they didn't really hold back on it. And like Zach was saying, it's guaranteed. What, 3 cards you said?
3 in each pack, yep.
So this is one of the 3. But let's go ahead and swing through here. Oh, okay. So I should have flipped it the other way. Let me do that. Search for island. Nice. And from my understanding, I think the artwork in this case is from the show. So each scene that you see here for the lands is actually from the actual show itself. So this is like from an existing episode that these telephone booths are from. I forgot what they're called.
TARDIS.
TARDIS, yeah. So
the chat is saying that I am rather loud. I'm going to turn me down just a bit.
oh. Go ahead and say something again, Zach.
Something again, Zach?
Okay, I'll turn them down a good amount. So let me know if that's works out. So we'll go ahead and continue. And if it is too loud, then Zach, let me know, and I can turn over to my right and knock it out. But looks like Lemon says much better. So
Okay, perfect.
sweet, thanks. So we got the first card. Is the 7th Doctor. Also, a cool thing about this set, I like that the artwork is like the actual artwork of the actors, right? Like the likeness of the actors are in it, so it's not like different versions. It's not like this is what this 7th Doctor looks like. It's not like a
Yeah, they're portraits.
yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, this is a cool set in that sense. So let's see here. So this is a rare, right? Yeah, rare.
Mm-hmm.
So when he retags,
all of the Doctors they did really well with too.
Did they?
Kind of as we open more, you can
like the flavors,
get all
right?
of them.
Oh yes, yeah. Technically, probably it's a high chance considering what I have 12 packs to pull through. So and this is not like a big set. Oh, I like this Reliquary Tower. I use this card.
There's a lot of cool reprints too.
I use this card often. This is a regular foil. The Doctor was also full art foil, or not full art, sorry, standard art foil. But yes, Reliquary Tower, really good solid card to use. This is 2 more lands, so this is a slow land, right?
2 or more. So that one it comes in untapped as long as it is your 3rd land or forward.
Yeah. So I think these are my friends call it slow lands, yeah. So, or I guess everybody calls them slow lands. So full art, really nice though. Still a good dual land or double color land. Regeneration Restored, Vanishing 12. This is a pretty cool card, and I do like the ability. So it's like, and it's cheap. So you're always getting something, and finally it'll proc, unless someone breaks the enchantment or destroys it. So Graham O'Brien. Human pilots. The War Doctor. So this is not foil, but it is full art.
Mm-hmm.
Desolate Lighthouse. Draw a card, discard a card. Is this a unique card or is this...
No, that's a reprint.
Okay, okay. It looks familiar, so. The Wedding of River Song. Draw 2 cards. Select another card from your hand. It's the same. Oh. Time travel. Cool. Time travel also means you get to add or remove counters on suspend cards, I believe is what time travel means from this set. Okay. It's a pretty good card.
Them reprinting this cycle of lands is really cool. They were originally only in Modern Horizons, so they're really hard to kind of come by, and their price was kind of creeping up just because of that. So a reprint in this set was very, very well.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's good to know. Gives more opportunities for people to pick up some certain cards. So we got a couple different people in chat. I do know Vader or Vady. So one of the people I've met recently is one of Lemon's friends, and maybe J Daddy is probably part of that as well. So thanks for tuning in and thanks for checking out some Magic pack openings. So we got another Surge foil, and this is a Time Lord. Now, I don't understand much about Time Lords, but are Time Lords and Doctors the same thing? Or are they kind of sort of the same?
Sort of.
So, like, are Doctors all Time Lords, but not all Time Lords are Doctors? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, that's a fair way to say it.
Okay, okay. Sweet. Well, this is a Time Lord, but cool.
Also Surge foil.
Surge foil, yeah.
Unfortunately, it is full art, so it is not the most expensive version of that card.
Okay. But still looks nice. Like the artwork.
It is. It's a cool little card, too.
The card's a Body Thief? Okay. Oh. That is interesting. Unless you control.
So these are the buddy lands.
Plains or an island.
They reprinted a lot of different land cycles in this, which was like super cool to see because
yeah, and I feel like it's needed. Like these lands you'll use in Commander. Like I feel like you'll use most of these that we've pulled so far, even the slow lands. And this one is like semi-slow, right? But that's still not.
I call them check lands. A lot of people call them buddy lands because it just checks for islands or plains. I generally it's an auto include in those colors for like your uncommon types of lands because if you're playing with duels and shocks, that's easy to hit.
Fair, that's true. That is very easy to hit. True Immortal Lands. This is another slow land, but this is a not a full art Surge foil. So Zach, you're saying this one's worth more.
That is the most expensive version of
that particular card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me just a moment. I can probably get you an actual number on it.
Oh, nice, J Daddy. So you're a big fan of Doctor Who. I was saying earlier, Zach watches Doctor Who. I have not seen the show myself. I do know that it's a big show. A lot of my friends like it, enjoy it, and I've just heard nothing but great things about the show. Well, hopefully some of these things make sense to you, Vady, or at least like the type. Maybe not the actual cards themselves, but maybe like some of these will kind of ring a bell or make sense to you. And Zach, you were looking up something you said?
Yeah. You're not going to like this one. That is the most expensive version of Rockfall Vale at $2.
Oh, womp womp. So far, I think, yeah, so it seems like this pack so far has been like a dud because nothing really sticks out. But from my understanding, even if these lands are like $1 or $2 a piece, it's still not bad. And they're
Glacial
playable.
Fortress is $2.
Yeah. So I'd imagine all like the dual lands are like maybe a couple
Surf
bucks.
new.
Fire islet. So I mean, if it's like a whole bunch of 2/2/2s, um,
Um, the master is 3. Your surge foil of that one is 3.
okay.
Your fiery eyelet is it's just regular, right? Regular foil.
Um, it is full art foil.
Or that one's 4. So
Oh, okay.
that one being the best one of the pack. So
Okay.
if guessing you paid like roughly $18 to $20 a pack, seems to be the average.
The average, yeah.
You've hit. This is the other cool frame that a lot of the money cards will be in. So getting the Doctors in this TARDIS frame in the Surge foils, almost every single one of them is worth a lot of money if you can hit. I mean, obviously, it sounds like you're playing a slot.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get a Time Lord. I mean, you got to get a Doctor. You got to get it in the TARDIS. You got to get it in the Surge foil. But if everything lines up, that's the money in the set. Is the TARDIS.
Okay. And this, I do like the frame. It looks cool. And obviously it fits the flavor of the sets very well.
Yeah,
But I think
and
it looks
even
great.
non-foil,
It's a
that's
nice,
$3.
it's like a nice touch. Oh, okay. So I feel like this is a pretty decent value for this particular pack because I mean, like I said, there's a whole bunch of 2s and 3s and a 4. So like not bad. Okay, 13th Doctor. And this is a foil, but this one's like a 2D art, I guess I would say, right? A little bit.
It's not Surge
No, not such foil. It's just regular foil. But
13th.
yeah, but it's not like a. I don't know how to describe it, but this is like more drawn looking as opposed to this. This is more like portrait. This is
Yeah,
less
so that
portraity.
in foil is $2.
Okay.
That's actually the first Doctor that was a woman.
Oh, nice. The 13th Doctor. How many Doctors are there currently?
Currently there's 15 in quotes. And I think they're just leading into the fourth, or sorry, the 16th.
Just, these cables are in my way. Do I have a? Guess you could see my hands.
Oh no, hand reveal.
Hand reveal. I gotta charge extra for that.
You put it in the title.
Okay. This is the clue token, and then obviously I'll flick. I said flick. Flip the pack over to show the rest. So, clue token, boom, and then we're gonna go back here. Cool thing island, foil, and then I will flip through here. And since I don't know much about the cards, I will probably just show if it's like foiling or not, and then I'll just go to the next card, and then Zach just stop me if you want to comment on any of the cards. So, but this is
I like this one a lot.
this one, the third Doctor. So,
Yeah, obviously I'm a Simic player.
oh, okay. Simic is
So
green and blue, is from my understanding, right?
yeah, but it's pretty easy to flicker a Doctor, or sorry, flicker a creature just in general. So you can really abuse his ETB effect. There's a lot of stuff that can
Non-creature token you control. Okay, okay. And
yeah.
the third Doctor.
So
So,
obviously blinking him makes him stronger too.
and you can just make a bunch of tokens, and you can make tokens outside of him, and he still just gets that much bigger.
Yeah, so he kind of like value engines himself. It's just it's a cool little card.
Okay.
Good job. And they give him trample.
Yeah.
He's
The
kind of supposed to get big.
Yeah, trample's really nice. Okay, so we got him already. Also, I recognize this one. This is the Rogue Time Lord. Okay, this is another slow land, but this is a just regular foil, not for art. Wedding ring. This is a mythic. So.
And this one is a reprint. This one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It initially got printed in Innistrad Crimson Vow, but the flavor of this was really good for
Really good.
the show. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so whenever they draw, you draw. If they gain life, you gain life. Okay, so you like attach yourself to somebody, and you just get perks. Perks based on what it is.
Yeah, it's like a real marriage.
Yeah, but in Magic.
But temporary.
Yeah, sweet. So my first mythic. It's a Memory Worm. Okay. It's a cool looking card. I think we've seen this one already.
You have currently another one of those, yes.
More like, oh, this is a cool looking fortress, I guess. Cool looking art.
You literally opened that last pack.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't remember it. Regeneration restored. I remember that. Different artwork, because different wording, but this is the one life thing I talked about a second ago. Reverse Tears. Add blue. If you play land turn, add black instead. That's a weird card.
That's a very old one.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But it seems cool. The Sound of Drums. Chant creatures goaded. It would deal combat damage to a permanent or player. It deals double. Return from the graveyard to hand. Oh, that's cool. So you can just keep replaying this. And this is a search for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's an Island Swap. And I noticed that with this particular set, so now it just says Island Swap up the top, so it doesn't really say you can tap it for either one, but it is assumed because it just says Island Swap on their land. So this does tap for both blue and black. And you can also cycle. Search for. Are these good?
They're fetchable.
They're fetchable.
So if I just think of it as like a different type of triome. Because if you have a fetch that you're using at the end of like someone else's turn and it's coming back into your turn, it's gonna come untapped anyway.
That's true. So it doesn't really hurt you.
Yeah. You definitely don't want it as like your only land in hand turn one.
Okay, fair. Another search for art. The Master Gallery's End. Another Gallifrey, sorry. Time Lord Rogue. The second Doctor. Doctor number 2. Players have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of your end step, each player may draw a card. Each opponent who does, can't attack you or permanent you control during their next turn. Oh. That's cool. That's you can almost kind of like run this in like a group hug style commander, probably, right? I would guess.
Yeah, it's more of a friendly than
yeah. Yeah, it's not so aggressive or anything. So that's pretty cool. My hands. I will say I do like the artwork and the tokens too that they've released in the set. It does look pretty cool.
Yeah,
So-
Wizards generally does pretty good with their tokens.
And this is
Sorry.
it's hard to tell, but they look like gummies. They look like Sour Patch Kids, but in bear form.
Sour Patch Bears.
Sour Patch Bears. Sorry, yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, food token. Boom. Cool. Okay, flipping. Okay, so finally it's something different looking. A planes. And this is a really great like picture. Really good artwork. Okay, 13th Doctor. I believe she is one of the pre-con doctors
She is.
that you can get.
She is the base precon doctor for the teamer one.
Okay. Because I recognize the picture, which I think we pulled her earlier, right? Because you mentioned that she's the first female doctor. So, but I recognize this art compared to the other one. Unless it was the same and I'm just forgetting things. So this is a triome, right? And it just enters the battlefield tap and get 3 lands, or 1 of the 3.
Yeah, except it doesn't have the types, so it's not necessarily
Oh, not quite as
a
good.
triumph. Yeah,
Okay, so not quite as good. It just counts as a lane.
it's close.
Reverse polarity. Oh, this is a funny card. I read this in the spoilers or something at some point, and I thought about putting it in one of my decks, which I might, because it's so funny. Like, but it costs 3. Choose one. You can counter all other spells. You can switch each creature's power and toughness until end of turn, where creatures can't be blocked this turn. So, like, very versatile card for the 3 costs. And this is a full art, or not full art, but a standard art foil. And the foiling looks really cool on this. It just kind of makes it look kind of goofy. Okay, Star Whale. That's a cool looking whale.
Yeah, this one's one of my favorite arts.
It's an alien whale. It is really cool looking.
It's a really cool.
Other creatures you control have Ward 2, Fly Vigilance, Suspend. Okay, so you just pay 2 for suspending it. So, oh.
Yeah, and then it comes in 6 turns later, unless you can abuse upkeeps,
Yep.
or you just time travel.
Which in this set has a lot of it. So, and it's a big 8/8 flying vigilance. So it's like a big mean creature, and the fact that it gives other creatures Ward 2, very good. Like a very like overall solid card. I think it's a pretty decent card, and it's uncommon too. Okay, so another check land, I guess. Nano Gene Conversion. Choose a creature you control. Each other creature becomes a copy of that until the end of turn, except it isn't legendary.
That's a good clown card.
Yeah, it's a cool effect, and the artwork's pretty cool too. And I'm sure it makes sense for something like in the show itself, but it's pretty creepy at the same time. So yeah. Oh, okay. So the episode creeped you out. Yeah, I'd imagine it's one of those like skipping cards. Solemn Simulacrum. This is a card I play.
This is a
myself.
very fun art. This, I think, is like the best art for Solemn Simulacrum.
Is it?
I 100% stand.
It's a very flavorful. So, what is this character from? Like, what is? Do you have any backstory behind this character, or you just like the artwork?
I like the artwork. I don't remember it the specific episode.
But yeah, this card I play this in my Mirren deck. So Mirren runs this. Well, I run this for Mirren, just because he's such a pretty decent value card, and when you can get him back into play, I can just keep fetching for lands. So pretty cool card. But the artwork's really funny. Ensnared by the Mara. Each opponent faces a villainous choice. Exile cards from top of the library until they exile non-land card. Then you may cast a card without paying its mana cost. Or that player exiles top 4 cards of the library and ensnared by Deals damage equal to the total mana value of exile cards to that player. Wow.
Yeah, each player chooses.
That's strong. For
For 4
4?
mana, it's pretty good. Yeah, most of the time people are gonna like mill the 4 and then take the damage.
Oh my gosh. But I mean, if you're playing against someone with like
Oh yeah,
semi-expensive cards, man, they can like lose their life.
like Eldrazi's. Oh
Yeah.
man.
If you play this against Eldrazi, it's like, oh, give me the free Eldrazi because you cannot afford to take the damage. This is a really good card. I feel like it's a pretty strong card. I
And
don't
this
know if
is
it's like,
cast. So if you do get those Eldrazi's, you also get cast triggers for the Eldrazi, which
oh,
is
that's
even
true.
better.
That's true.
Long story short,
Good
find
card.
an Eldrazi playing friend and use this against them
Use it against them,
with extreme prejudice.
and then lose said friend.
Tipperoo.
Oh my gosh, I might run that. Oh, double! I got him again.
Oh my god, Beely.
This
This
one's
is
a
the luckiest pack. This is a good omen.
this is a 4 foil. The last one was a um just full art. So this was for art. Now it's for foil. I guess I should like take my other one out and put this one in my mirror deck. Just cause he's just there.
Well, you're
Third
blessed now.
Doctor. I am blessed, right?
Hey, you got the search foil of the really cool one.
Oh yeah, the trample one. Yeah. I like how he has like the sword. He's like on guard.
Yeah, the funny thing is, for him having a sword, almost all of the doctors are pacifists. I want to say like
Oh, really?
they're like they don't go out looking for fights like literally ever.
But this one, the third doctor does.
No, I don't think he does. I think it's just an episode where he was fencing.
Okay. I see. That's funny.
It's cool. Like every single one of the solutions comes from them, like outsmarting or
Oh, okay.
like maneuvering and stuff like that. Yeah, that's kind
Nice.
of like the appeal behind them. Intellectual there.
Yeah. What's that other weird card I saw from the last
Mm.
pack? Talisman of Creativity. I saw this artwork and I really like this, and I actually want to run this on my, like if I run like a blue red, but yeah, I want to use this because just the 3D glasses. It's
Yeah,
such a
it kind of
funny card.
reminds me of the Back to the Future.
It does, right? It
Yeah,
does. Like the look. And now that, yeah, this is first search foil, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna rock this as my talisman.
heck yeah.
And they have a lot of talismans in this set too. So really really cool stuff. The 12th Doctor. Oh, this art looks cool.
Yeah, Peter Capaldi's is really
The first spell cast from anywhere other than your hand has demonstrate. When you recopy a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on a 12th Doctor.
demonstrate is you copy it, you
Okay.
copy a spell, but then you choose an opponent to also copy that spell.
Okay, so you get a second
Yeah,
copy, or you get one copy, they get a copy, but you are essentially playing
you
two,
get two, they get one.
one. Okay,
So
interesting.
if you're like, let's play extra turn spell,
Oh, you get two extra turns, but they get one.
but they would get one.
Interesting. Well, they get one extra turn, but you get two turns. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
not a bad trade off, actually.
it's cool. It's a cool little concept.
Yeah,
Fun card.
yeah, not bad at all. And the artwork again, I really like. This is the TARDIS frame, so pretty cool stuff.
Peter Capaldi's story coming into being the Doctor was really cool because prior to becoming the Doctor, he was in one of the characters in their episode with Pompeii, and you actually like see his face and stuff in the episode, and
Mm.
then later down the line, he ends up becoming the Doctor. It was really cool.
Okay. So they kind of like did like a precursor or kind of like teaser of him.
No, it wasn't even a teaser or anything like that.
Oh no,
It was just cool.
they were just showing him. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, fun tidbit.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, this card was flipped reversed in the pack. So I'm just gonna flip it over. So this is a foil version of Sarah Jane Smith. So it looks like she is just a detective, but it has the TARDIS symbol. Okay, so she's a doctor's companion. Okay, so whenever you cast a historic spell, investigate. This ability triggers only once each turn. So this is pretty cool. I like the artwork.
Doctor's Companion is kind of like partner
Like a
for doctors.
sidekick. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, it's a
Yeah.
partner for Doctor.
Yeah,
So you can
that's how
have
you
two
get.
commanders.
Yeah, that's how you get the 3 colors in the Commander Precon. Because
Mm,
obviously, the 13th Doctor is only green and blue, but like there's a few companions in there that are red.
I see. I see. So you would treat this as a partner, and you would like if they died, they'd take. You'd
They
have
go
to
to
pay
the
commander
command zone.
tax. Okay,
Hmm.
just like normal commanders. Okay.
Yep,
And this
that's
one,
correct.
you always get you get an investigate token, and this triggers once each turn. That's pretty slick. I do like the art, and this is like comic book style art. Looks cool. I think they did a really good job. So that was pack 2. I feel like pack 2 is probably similar value to the first pack. Maybe not so much like the 2-color lands that we got, but probably a little bit less than the first pack. Unless it's Solemn Simulacrum, unless he's worth something. I got 2 of him, so.
He should be worth like more. But alas.
But alas. Okay, so this is a token of the achievement order. So, Mark of Rani, of the Rani. So, oh, you know what? I'm not paying attention, but there's on the backside, there's a.
The collector boosters are 12 women.
12 packs. Yep, 12 packs. So this is pack number 1, 2, 4th pack. I lied. I thought it was 3 packs. It was my 4th pack. So I just finished opening the 3rd pack. Oh, this island looks sick.
I got a surge foil of this
What?
island, and like the only pack I bought in this set, and I love it.
Well, this is, you can't tell, but this is like really, really deep red in person.
Mhm.
It's kind of hard
Yeah,
to
there's
tell
a
on camera.
matching mountain for it too. That's really
What? Dude, yeah, I would definitely play this land. The 9th Doctor. Into the TARDIS. You get an additional upkeep step after this step. Oh. Ooh, he's cool. He works really well with suspend cards.
yes.
Yeah, and he's a 2/4 haste. Nice. I don't know how to pronounce this, but Sycorax
Sycorax.
Commander. He's an alien soldier. He looks pretty mean. When he enters the battlefield, each opponent faces a villainous choice. Discards all cards in their hand and then draws that many cards -1, or he deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. Okay, that's cool. So they can either keep or they can cycle. But I would imagine most people would just
Pitch. Yeah, pitch
yeah,
and draw fresh.
yeah, -1, right? So it's not much of a loss. Hero's Blade. Oh, this is like literally like
There's this fencing blade.
the same card from earlier, or the same art from the earlier. Okay, so this is a foil. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under control, you may attach the blade to it. So it's just a 3/2, but basically you play this first, and you play legendary, and this automatically sticks to the legendary creature. So
Yeah, finds them. Great.
Yeah. So this is a dual land again. Cool artwork. And it's also foil. More dual land. Foil. Everything comes to dust. Exile all creatures except those that share creature type with a creature that can invoke the spell. All artifacts and all enchantments. That's pretty strong, actually.
Yeah, so if you're playing like human tribe.
Yeah, human travel or angels or whatever, anything in the white. That's pretty powerful then. So it's, I think, you would call this like a one-sided board wipe.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially, yes.
Playing it correctly, it should be a one-sided.
Yeah. So if you were to build this in like Commander, for example, you should be able to keep your stuff alive and kill everybody else's stuff. Tapped. Okay, so this, I know this bugger's not worth anything. So the ones that come in to play tapped and just like do something like scry and that's it. I know they're not really worth
Yeah,
much.
those are the ones that generally get
Yeah.
like current. But if you're not looking for like the dual lands, right? If you're like, okay, I'm kind of balling on a budget, those are great. Like,
Yeah, this is a good budget dual land. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a doctor creature from your hand onto the battlefield. If you control 13 or more doctors, you win the game. Oh my gosh. That would be so hard to achieve.
4-colored doctors.
Wow. If you control 13 or more doctors. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a mana fixer. Also reprint, but cool art nonetheless.
Yeah. We call them signet lands
Signet
for
lands.
obvious reasons. Yeah, it's
Fair.
pretty much just a signet.
Yeah, just like the artifact signets. Okay, offspring. These are really interesting looking fellers.
There's a token for that too, and it's pretty cute.
Is it? Let's see here. Interest battlefield. Create a 2/2 alien creature token. Is paid. Cost is paid instead of X tokens, where X is the sacrifice creature's toughness. Oh. Okay, so you can make a crap load of these. Exotic Orchard. Okay, this is a really cool art for Exotic Orchard, actually. I like
Yeah,
that.
and it's search foil.
And it's for search foil. And this gets played. This gets played in Commander. I do see it in play, especially for like 3-color or more decks.
Also, still a great budget land.
Yes, yep, and a good budget land. So River Song, Time Lord.
As spoilers were coming out for this set, this is one of the first cards that was spoiled, and there are CEDH decks specifically using her as the commander.
CDH, okay. So
They're infinite turn decks.
Interesting. It's because you draw cards from the bottom of your deck? Is that the reason?
Yeah, there's a specific card that says take an extra turn and tuck this card to the bottom.
Oh,
so as long as you have 10 permanents on the battlefield, you just take infinite turn.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Because you're drawing from the bottom specifically.
That's pretty sick. So whenever opponent scries, surveils, or searches library, put a +++ counter on her. And she's cheap to play. 3 mana, 1 red, 1 blue, colorless. But the fact that she can get infinite turns is pretty awesome. And I got the search for of this one. So that's pretty cool. Another 2D art, the 6th Doctor. When we cast a Extort spell, copy it, except the copy isn't legendary. This ability triggers only once each turn. So I've been finding like there's like a lot of historic type stuff too in this set. So there's a lot of reference to historic cards.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the same card I got last time. Foil. So I think I've gotten at least one other one of him.
Yeah, he's technically like the big bad guy of Doctor Who.
Is it of like current Doctor Who or just of Doctor Who in general? Like the current season?
In general.
Oh wow. Dang. He's a bad guy.
He's a bitch.
He's a bad guy.
A bad man.
Okay. This weird salamander again. Dalek. I've seen this a lot.
Exterminate.
It's like these are like bad guy robots, I guess.
Yeah, they're bad guy robots. I love them. Because the older design, it's kind of just like they're comically scary, I think is the best way to do it. Or to say it. Because some of the first iterations, they just had plungers on, like, literally just plungers coming out of them.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Before they did advancements on like prop making, I guess.
Yeah, that was lower.
No, that's fair. Okay. We got him before. Different artwork, but we got him before. The Master. His end. Is this the same card?
Yes, that is the regular version.
Okay. He's a bad guy.
This is a played card.
Very highly played. Search for it too. It's a Path to Exile. This is like almost, I wouldn't say almost, this is like an auto include in anything that has white.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
Great
say
removal
almost.
spell.
I would say it's always included. I've never seen somebody not use it. Pulled this earlier. I mentioned the suspend counters for him. Ooh, Signet. Also another auto include for commander decks.
Yep, there's also a new Soul Ring.
Which I think it's great. I think it's awesome that they included Soul Ring and Arcane Signet. Different versions of it, because it's just nice to have different artworks of it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think I've seen him yet. So he's a zombie alien soldier. Must be blocked if able. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. If he deals damage, exile it face down, it becomes foretold. And you can pay for his foretell costs.
And that's anytime. That's faster than instant speed.
Oh, that you can flip him over?
Yeah, so essentially he deals damage, becomes a 2/2. And then at almost any point in time can become a 6/6 again, as long as you have the
2 mana. Interesting.
Or sorry, no. Foretell puts him in exile. He's not a creature. I thought it was more.
Okay.
Never mind. Sorry. So I was completely wrong. So Foretell is the same casting speed stipulations. He just becomes cheaper. So he'll come in, deal damage, exile himself, and then on your like next turn or something, or if you can cast an instant speed,
he'll come back.
He's just 2 mana. Yeah.
And you can actually leave him exiled and use him as like an instant chump blocker, or not chump blocker, which is an instant 6/6 blocker, I guess. So pretty cool. And it's another zombie. So for you zombie players.
Zombies in green aren't really common though, so
no.
I don't think you're gonna be seeing green zombie tribal pop up.
So maybe green black zombies. Or decks that you want to include both.
Or maybe Soul Tie, Maybe green, black, blue.
Fair. Tapped. Okay, so this is another one of those like budget lands. Everything comes to dust. We saw this earlier. This is a foil of it. Snom Pass. Slow Land. Jamie McCrimmon. Cast a store spell. Jamie gets +X until his turn, where X is the mana value. So this is a companion. So it's just somebody just gets pumped, I guess, to swing.
Oh my God, Beely.
This
It's
game,
another good omen. You have every version of
every
Solemn
version of.
Simulacrum.
Did I get the? Is there like
You got the full art regular version last.
full art regular, full art foil, and now full art surge? Now, do they make is it regular bordered versions of this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to get the rest of those too.
You got one to go.
One to go.
Boy,
Yes.
every single one of your Solemn Simulacrum slots are flexed out there now.
They are. Prairie stream enters battlefield tap unless you control 2 or more basic lands. So this is a Plains Island. This is fetchable. And it is searchable. Looks great.
Every single one of those foil Solemns, Beely, are $2.
Are they? Okay. So that's pretty good value. We've gotten pretty good value of the Solemns. So this one is a Doctor.
Mr. Tennant, the best doctor.
The 10th
First.
Doctor.
He is my all-time favorite.
Yeah, I've been told that
Easily.
he's like, people say he's the most beloved of the Doctors.
I think he's just like perfect for it. Kind of how like Ryan Reynolds is just perfect for Deadpool.
Okay, so he's just a perfect
David
Doctor.
Tennant really is just like perfect as Doctor.
Nice. And he's an interesting suspend card guy because I've seen him before because I think he was a teased or spoiled or something. But
he is a precon commander.
But you get to time travel 3 times by paying 7. So it's a really, really good way to like get suspend cards on the board, assuming you have the mana for it.
It is a very dope card.
Yeah. And this artwork is awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. Really cool artwork. The 11th Doctor.
Now you got Matt Smith.
Okay, whenever the 11th
Another
Doctor,
very beloved Doctor.
is he?
He was also very
Nice. His mana value, but doesn't have suspend. It gains suspend. Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah, they want suspend to be in more colors. It's another really cool card.
Yeah.
Good commander. Pair it with a cool Doctor's Companion, and you get yourself a nice 3-color deck.
Pretty slick. Okay, so that was pack 5, right? And this is pack 6. Yeah, so the 10th Doctor was one I was interested in getting myself.
That's an $8 regular, by the way, the 10th Doctor.
Really?
Yeah, David Tennant's TARDIS art.
Oh my gosh. So $8. So that's pretty.
And the foil Matt Smith one is 2.
Okay. So the 10th Doctor is pretty popular.
Yeah, he's also just a really good card.
Really good card, yeah. That's true. That is very true. Cyberman. I know people have mentioned this a lot. So he's let's say like a recurring thing in the show.
They're actually like an army.
Okay.
It's one of the reoccurring bad guys fight.
And a horse.
And that's a horse.
Doctors, you control horsemanship. Oh, it's a token.
Yeah, that one's not a reoccurring bag.
I'd imagine not. But that's cool that doctors can get horsemanship. I wonder what card gives them that. Guess we'll find out, maybe. Okay, forest. TARDIS in the forest. Foil. It's the first Doctor.
Now, if you get the first Doctor and the TARDIS frame Surge foil, it is worth the upwards of $200.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so TARDIS frame search for money. So this one not worth so much, huh? Not as much.
I can tell you.
Search the library and or for graveyard for a card named TARDIS. Reveal it. Put it into your hand. Search this way. Shuffle. Whenever you cast a spell with Cascade, put a +1/+1
Oh, it is
counter
went down.
target
Fast.
artifact or creature. Okay.
Okay, Beely, the card has dropped drastically. Sorry, I'm a filthy liar.
You
It is not
dirty
that.
scoundrel. Well, I'm sure because people are now pulling the packs and seeing more and more of it, right?
Yeah, I mean
So
that's 100% what it is.
yeah.
Do you have the regular art? That one's 2.
Okay. Couple bucks. It's the Ronnie. She's a green creature person. She looks green, but she might not be green. Maybe it's because the ooze she's pouring. Enters the battlefield attacks, create a red aura enchantment token named Mark the Ronnie attach. Oh yeah, I saw that token earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And it's goaded. Okay. To one of your opponents, investigate. So that's not as strong because investigate's not bad, but it's like,
It's a $3 card in foil.
yeah, if it was like draw a card instead of investigate, that would be a little bit stronger. But the second Doctor.
Plays fleet.
So we have more of him. Temple of the False God. Activate.
That one's a garbage
only if you
card.
have 5 or more lands. Oh my gosh.
Such a garbage land. Don't ever play that, ladies and gentlemen watching.
Yeah, garbage.
Even in budget. Just
garbage. So this is an adventure card, which is really big in the previous set, which is Wilds of Red Drain. So they included an adventure here. Basically, you get to play the first part, the card goes in exile, and then you can play the second part. So you get the Doctor, reveal it, put in your hand, shuffle. If you control 2 more Doctors, you take an extra turn after this one, and you exile the card. Okay, so it's just it's a search engine, not engine, but search card plus free turn. But the artwork's cool. I like that. I like the snowflakes, the folding, and TARDIS. It's a cool looking art. As I'm like going out of order here. The cards are being friendly. Lizard Detective.
you're blurry right now.
Let's see if I can maybe use my hands. Why is it doing this?
View this camera. Racist against lizard detective.
Maybe.
That's messed up.
Okay, so maybe I could remove these. Let it think again. Let's try that again. Okay.
There you go.
Much better. Okay. I just had to like reset the focus. Okay. Must be blocked if able. Dealt damage by her this turn. Create a clue token and a food token.
Yeah, and her partner is really cool because it buffs her up. This partner combo out of all of the cards from this set would be the one that I would deck.
Okay. Nice.
They're really cool.
Really good combo. Now, when it says partner
With
Jenny Flint, so that means you can run both of them as commanders? Is that the...
Yeah.
Okay.
But it can only be a partner with that person.
Okay. So it's like, hey, it's forced to play with those two.
Yeah, and generally they're designed to go together.
That makes sense. So this is another what'd you call it?
Signet Land.
Signet Land, yeah. That's what it was called. This artwork looks cool. Ace's baseball bat. Creature gets +3/+0. As long as it's attacking, it has first strike and must be blocked by a Dalek if able. So it's cheaper to equip to a legendary, otherwise it costs 3. Okay, we saw this earlier. This is a reprint, like Zach mentioned, but cool art nonetheless. The Pandorica. Pandorica?
Pandorica. Yep.
Okay. Surge foil. You may
It
choose.
essentially phases a card out as long as that card's on the field.
Okay.
It's really cool.
And you could just pick something and just, hey, it's out of the game.
It's phased. Yep. And then if you want to phase something different, you just untap it.
Wow. So the crazy thing was, I think, could you phase a commander and the commander can't go to the
No,
command zone? Or can it still?
it can. So it's because phasing is a change, like a
In zones?
like a zone swap.
Okay.
They can choose to put it.
Okay.
The only cards that follow commanders are like the Conjurer's Closet, stuff like that.
Okay. But still, if you do this to a commander, most likely
They'll put it in the command zone.
Yeah. So for 2, it's pretty cheap. I mean, it's a pretty good.
Yeah, and you could just choose stuff each turn. It's a decent card.
Untap another target line with permanent, then it phases out. You can't phase in for as long. Okay. Untap or leaves the battlefield. Okay. No, that's really strong. Cursed Mirror. Oh, it's an artifact to add 1 red.
It's a cool mana rock.
May have it come a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it has haste.
Until the end of turn. So it comes in as a creature that can hit for 1 turn, or get its ETB effect, etc., etc. And then after that, it's a mana rock.
Wow.
Really, really cool card.
For 3. That's really good. And his artwork's chic.
Oh yeah, the search foiling on that card looks really.
Yeah, they did a really good job with this. And this is like really rainbowy and psychedelic looking. It's pretty cool. Impending Flux. X damage each opponent, each creature they control, where X is 1 plus the number of spells you cast from anywhere other than your hand this turn. Oh, interesting. Foretell. Okay, so you can foretell it and flip it. So it will at least do the
2.
1 or 2. So 1 for itself plus 1. So at least to do 2
And if
to
you
the board.
foretold any other cards, etc., etc.
Yep. Or even like suspended cards.
Yeah, or cards that cast off and.
Yep. This would proc off that too. So that's pretty good. The Weeping. Oh, jumping ahead. The 7th Doctor. The Weeping 7th Doctor. So this is a
now. This is a really cool card.
Okay. Choose a card in your hand. Defending player guesses whether or not the card's mana value is greater than the number of artifacts you control. If they guess wrong, you may cast it without playing its mana clause. If you can't, if you don't,
it's a fun card.
Oh my gosh! If you don't cast this way, investigate. So you can just keep doing it. This is like a fun interaction card.
Yeah, that's a card that you play
really
when you
cool.
want to have a good time.
Yeah, that's really cool actually.
Because you're making artifacts, even if they get it right.
Yep. That is really funny. Now, is the 7th Doctor like in tune with like machinery and artifacts type stuff? Is that the idea of him, I guess?
I don't think any of them are really like. Well, they're all in tune with like machinery and artifacts. TARDIS.
Okay. I just didn't know if this particular one was like that or like if it was like on flavor, right? Okay, so this one's the Weeping Angel. This is a foil.
That is, in my opinion, those creatures are the scariest monsters that exist in the Doctor Who universe. Hands down. Yeah, the creepiest bad guy. One of the most memorable episodes for me. I even remember the name of it, called Don't Blink.
Don't Blink.
Yeah. And if you ever just decide you want to watch one episode of Doctor Who, I would recommend watching Don't Blink.
Okay, so that episode would be a good one. Nice. And this is a foil.
Yeah.
TARDIS border. Sweet. So we are, so far, just to give you guys a heads up, we are halfway through the packs. So we are past the middle point. So far, I think I've just gotten like pretty average value out of the cards. Probably hovering below the cost currently, I think if I had to guess. Because we're averaging what, 18 bucks
Yeah,
per pack?
I think you're averaging like $10 a pack
Yeah.
in value.
Yeah, values.
So unless you hit like a big everybody lives,
Which I think I
then
would have to like hit more than one of those to really get my
yeah.
money back from this 200 bucks. So, but still not a bad not a bad investment. I don't think. And this is for like, I feel like this set so far has been like for the fans, right? For the fans of the show, because all the cards are like
I think all of the
on flavor.
universes beyond are like,
Yeah,
I think they're just trying to do good by the fans for all the universes.
exactly. And obviously these cards are all unique to this set. Like not all of the cards, but a lot of the cards are unique from
Yeah, the
this
set have their own design.
Exactly, yeah. So that's pretty cool. So token human.
Coupon for doctors also.
It is a coupon for doctors. Doctors cost one less. So I think this is a different forest. Nope, I think it's not focusing. Yeah. Okay, got it. We're back in business. The fourth Doctor. You can look at the top card at any time.
He's a cool card too.
You do create a food token. Oh. Historic land, huh? So artifact land, is that what that means? You may play a historic land or cast a historic spell from top of your library.
Yeah, just because lands can be legendary.
Oh yeah, legendary or artifacts. So if it's artifact land or legendary land, I guess it counts as being historic.
Correct.
So this is a search wall as well. So
he's a cool card too.
This is a mythic as well. Is he a precon commander or maybe I've just seen him? I've just seen his artwork more than once.
All of the mythics, I think.
All of mythics,
but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Missy. She's a Time Lord Rogue. Oh, she makes Cyberman. Okay.
This is going to be your Cyberman command.
Okay. Whenever another artifact creature, not artifact creature, dies, return to the battlefield under your control. Face untapped. It's a 2/2 Cyberman artifact creature. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent faces villainous choice. Each artifact creature you control deals 1 damage to that opponent, or you draw a card and chaos ensues. So this is any creature that dies. Whenever another non-artifact creature dies.
Yeah, anything. You can board wipe.
Oh my gosh. And that, so basically the card goes into play face down on your side. Is that what that means?
Yep.
So the
as
card,
a Cyberman.
So the card does not hit the graveyard, or does it hit the graveyard then goes to your board?
It hits the graveyard then returns.
Okay, interesting. So it really hurts recursion decks too. It's like a really big like anti. Because even if it hits the grave, it still comes back to her side. That's interesting.
It's a pretty powerful.
Yeah, seems like it. Dang. The war games. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people played her as a build a deck around her, commander. So for art, the board games. Sadly. Detective. You may cast creature spells as though they had flash.
Mm-hmm.
When one or more creatures you control leave the battlefield, investigate. Okay. Triggers once each turn. And this is the angel, the weeping angel, right?
That's one of the weeping angels, yeah.
Chasing her. Search your library for 2 basic land cards. Share this line. Okay, so this is a reprint. I've seen this.
Yeah, Myriad Lands.
Is this good or not that good?
No, it's a budget.
Okay. Seems really slow. Yasmin Khan. Exile top card library until your next end step. You may play it. That's
Yep,
not
it's
bad.
one of the better Doctor's companions.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
But she's a little expensive, like 4 to get out. But
yeah, it is.
if it had haste, I think.
Be a little bit better, right? So this is a cycling budget dual land. I think I've. Oh no, we haven't seen this
Now
before.
you found the Dalek leader.
Okay. Whenever it attacks, choose one at random. Okay. Put a +1/+1 on each artifact creature you control. Draw 2 cards. Create a Dalek, 3/3 Dalek artifact creature with menace, or each opponent loses 4 life. That's pretty good. Obviously, if you build like an artifact heavy type deck, this would work that. But you don't necessarily have to build artifact creatures with this deck.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, I think it does just well by itself. Maybe like a few artifacts, but not a big deal. And the colors that it's in, you can do a lot with those colors too.
Yeah, you can just play it and control and just make Daleks and buff them.
Yeah, and just swing. And he's cheap to cast, actually. I mean, he does have a lot of mana pips to try to cover, but still, for 4/4/2, for 4, and you get this extra ability. That's pretty good. Prairie Streams, enters battlefield tap, then let's control 2 more basic lands. So another dual lands, but this is a slow land. What? There's a time travel storm card?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's actually really good. I think, right? It seems like it's pretty solid. I think
It is. That's a good card.
Like yeah, you might be able to like make a lot of things happen on one turn really quick. Okay, this is a check land talisman. Oh yeah, this is a funny card. I saw it before. It's a carrot and a onion, I guess, or whatever. I don't know what the other one is. I know it's a carrot, I guess, but it's just like vegetables. But talisman nonetheless. Really cool. The Master Mesmerist. He looks like a bad guy.
That's the master. It's the same bad guy.
Okay,
Same
bad guy.
Yep.
Same bad guy. Target creature an opponent controls with power less than equal to the number of power gains skulk until the end of turn. Goaded. Whenever a creature with skulk deals damage to one other of your opponents, put a +1 counter on the master and draw a card. What is skulk? Or is this the skulk is within this rules? Is that what that means?
Skulk can only be blocked by Skulk.
Oh, okay.
Or black.
Interesting. So it is a keyword. The 12th Doctor.
Mr. Capaldi.
This is a foil. And that is the last card of the 7th pack. So we're going to go to pack number 8. So hopefully you guys at home are enjoying the unpacking. Feel free to ask questions or comment. Me and Zach will try our best to answer your questions. This is the glue on this one's been like extra.
Extra.
Cyberman. Oh, yeah, this is the token.
You got it.
That's very cute. They're small because this is a sink.
Très adorable.
Didn't realize it was that small.
I hope he gets the full set also, so then he can build a all doctors deck and try and win with that Gallifrey stands card.
That would be so funny. I would just like to have the full set of doctors just to have, just so I can say I have them. So I think that would be slick. And this one's a really cool swamp, actually. I do like it. The 10th Doctor again. Nice.
More David Tennant.
So this is his portrait version, I guess, of it. And I think this is the one that you get from the precons.
Yeah.
This is a full art.
True.
Or
True,
foil,
true.
not full art, but this is a foil. Which I think it's foil in the precon as well.
True. Yeah, it is the face.
Mind Stone.
And that's just the head of a Cyberman.
Ah.
So that's a really
cool.
funny.
That's pretty cool.
Funny, cool Mind Stone, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Soul Ring. Ooh. I don't think I've seen the Soul Ring art for this set. This is cool looking actually. Foil too. The Eye of Harmony, exploding star in the act of becoming a black hole, says the 11th Doctor. Oh, snap. Farewell. This is such a good card for white. So this is, I would argue, and I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me, but this is probably white's best board wipe.
It's multifaceted.
It's so strong because you get to choose one or more, and it exiles, so it's really, really.
And the
strong.
artwork's really.
Yeah,
I got that in the full art Surge foil, and it looks amazing.
Oh wow! Hopefully,
it is.
Hopefully, get more of these because Farewell. I play Farewell literally in every white deck that I have. So if the deck has white, I will run Farewell. There's not
the artwork is from when the Doctor transitioned to Matt Smith too.
Oh, okay. So it's fitting to the card, I guess.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, and the quote, "I don't want to go." So that's pretty sad. In terms of a flavor, I guess. But I guess nonetheless, good card. Farewell is played often, and it's probably worth like $2 or $3 at least, I guess. If I had to guess. So,
Farewell is $6.
Ooh, $6. Okay.
I'll post it in Bewley's Discord.
Oh, the episode?
No, the Surge foil.
Oh, okay. The one you got. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is a different art of that Mesmerist card. This is a full art, but I don't think I've seen this one yet, but this is cool. Evildoer. We've seen it already. Heroic Intervention. I didn't know that this card was in this set. So this is actually a really good commander card for green. That's 2 permanent control, gain hexproof and indestructible until end turn. So very, very strong card. Obviously keeps your stuff alive for a turn. I think this is worth money. I think Heroic Intervention is worth $6-7 maybe, something like that. I don't know about this particular one, but I could look it up.
Yeah, I just posted flares. It is beautiful. Heroic Intervention. It's been reprinted a lot. It used to be a $25 card, but they've been putting it in a lot of decks recently.
They have been. Okay, so this one is $5 or four and a quarter
The extended version.
to be specific.
Yeah, 4.5.
So yeah, okay. Still not a bad value card, but this is one of the ones that you will most likely see in green. A lot of people play with this, especially
Makes
if
your
you
pack better.
have especially if you have creatures. So definitely adds value to the pack. The Flood of Mars, Island Walk, 3/3. Water always wins. Whenever the Flood of Mars attacks, put a flood counter on another target creature or land. If it's a creature, it becomes a copy of the Flood Mars. If it's a land, it becomes an island in addition to its other types. Oh,
That's a very fun card.
that
And
is
it
very
messes
funny.
with a lot of stuff.
Interesting. The Flood of Mars. Okay, so it just makes it's like a zombie type game or a zombie type thing where it makes everybody else Flood of Mars as well. Or
Yeah, everything becomes the flood.
that's pretty cool. Or obviously makes other lands islands as well. And the fact that it's Island Walk, that's pretty good. Glacial Fortress. Unless you control a plains or island. The 11th Doctor. Search foil for art.
It's the cool artwork for it.
It is, yeah. I like it. And obviously we pulled them before, but it's nonetheless still good. Search foil, Sundown Pass.
You know, worst case scenario, you get like a whole bunch of lands that you can use for like every deck you build.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and the treatments like the foiling, the search
Now
foils
that one
for
might be worth some money. Carpet of Flowers is amazing.
at the beginning of each of your main phases, if you haven't added mana with this ability this turn, you may add X mana of any one color where X is the number of islands target opponent controls for 1. Oh,
Got a pesky blue player in your pod, get free mana.
a lot of free mana potentially.
Yeah.
And this is a full art
And then if you play the Flood of
search
Mars, make all of his islands, all of his lands islands,
combo.
combo.
Combo wombo. And it's 1 green too. An enchantment, really good. I can see it having a lot of value. Rose Tyler.
That one's $12.
Rose Tyler is?
No, Carpet of Flowers.
Oh, Carpet Flower. Okay, let's
Yeah.
see.
Rose Tyler, I think, is the best companion they ever.
+1,
Rose
+1
Tyler.
for each time
I
counter on it. When Rose Tyler attacks, put a time counter for each suspend card you own and each other permanent you control with a time counter on it. Doctor's Companion. Oh.
I mean, more in the show. I don't
Sure.
think she's the best companion here. But
Okay, but just in the show.
definitely in the show. She's.
But
they
for 2 costs for a 2/2 that can potentially get pretty big, pretty fast, that's not bad.
Yeah, still a great companion.
Yeah. That's still not bad. Oh, different art. Third Doctor. So I think I've gotten his other arts too.
That's a cool artwork. Him.
Yeah.
Personal favorite of yours to pull.
Yeah. I like it. It's pretty chic. Okay, so your Carpet of Flowers, $12. That's pretty good. So I think I would safe to say that pack probably broke even.
Yeah,
if
that was a pretty good pack.
If I can, consider.
Now you won that pack because
Oh,
you had a few $2 or $3.
okay, sweet.
Yeah, you definitely won that.
Okay, so this is a search for a treasure. I don't think I got this treasure before, but I don't think it was search full. I think it was just regular full, or I could be lying. Could be making stuff up. Besides, also search.
Looks like Conan the Barbarian.
It does, right? Right when you were saying it, I was thinking the same thing. You said, I was like, oh, it does, doesn't it? Oh gosh, the cats are playing. I guess they're like, it's Go time. Okay. The Fifth Doctor. For a second, this looks like Will Ferrell. No offense
Yeah.
to the Fifth Doctor.
But this is the first time you've opened the Fifth Doctor.
Oh, is it? Okay. Beginning of your end step, put a +1 counter on each creature you control that didn't attack or enter the battlefield this turn. Untap those creatures. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if I like that. If that's good or not. Indestructible Shadow. Morbid. Beginning of each end step, creature died this turn. Put a +1 counter. Ooh. This might be
So he
decent
keeps
in
getting
Mirren.
bigger.
Yeah, this might be good in Mirren, right?
He keeps getting. Yeah, you can just guarantee that he pumps.
Greedy pumps. He's hard to block
He's hard to kill.
and he's hard to kill. I actually might run him in Mirren. I just have to figure out what I can side up, but he might be like a really like steady pace of like damage for me, you know.
The slow build.
Yeah. Okay. This is another Sarah. Run for your life. 1 or 2 target creatures each gain haste until their turn. They cannot be blocked this turn except by creatures with haste. And you can actually play it for its escape cost. That's pretty simple card, but 2 costs. You know, you can get some big dudes to swing through, depending on the situation. Another dual hand. Delete to each non-artifact creature and each player.
Elite.
Wow. That's strong.
Straight up burn spell, baby.
You can just hit everything. Except for artifacts.
Fucking
I know, right?
laser beam.
Dream Cascade. We've pulled this before. Bessie. I don't think I've
Bessie.
pulled Bessie. Another target
Bessie.
legendary creature can't be blocked this turn. Cool. So you just make something unblockable. It's a
Yeah.
vehicle. I haven't seen many vehicles from this set.
A lot of the artifacts are like gadgets or like cool items that are from the show.
Mm-hmm. Is Bessie
Like,
a
yeah,
common?
generally stuff that has like a name
Okay, that makes sense.
or like shows up enough to have a name.
Just benefit tapped. So
I'm pretty
we've seen
sure
that for-
Bessie's from one of the older.
Sure, yeah, considering the type of card is.
Yeah.
Time Blower. Susan. Oh, so it's a companion. If you would planeswalk, instead look at the top 2 cards of your planar deck, put 1 on the bottom of your planar deck and 1 on the top. Then planeswalk.
Yeah. So if you play Doctor Who precons all against each other, each of them has 6 different planes chase cards, and they're made to be played with planes chase. So this would be a companion that you would want to run if you wanted to kind of play more into the planes chase aspect.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So if you want to play the precons together, that'd be cool. Now, is planes chase something that just happens if you play plane chase, or is it something that everybody has to agree upon in order to play it?
It's agreed upon.
Okay,
Because
so
it's a separate deck, and it's like just different locations, and it adds
so it's
a
not
few
like
different
forced
rules.
upon, I guess, right? Like,
right. If someone just like we're playing chase, you can just be like, I don't want to play chase.
okay. Yeah, because like there's like, you know, the D&D where like you get to explore, I guess, is it what it's called?
Or enter
Explore
the dungeon.
Enter dungeon,
Yeah.
like that
it's
just
not
happens.
a mechanic like that. This is
Okay.
a game mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh.
This is a cool card because it continues to cast itself.
With 3 time cost. Okay, so you could suspend it for 3, and then when it casts, you get it.
It exiles itself again to cast and
You can just
again
keep
and
getting
again and
3
again and
cards.
again. Yeah, so as long as it doesn't get countered, it's a fun little card. And I
Big
think that
value.
those things are called the Ood, if I remember correctly. And the Ood were really cool creatures.
Nice. It's a cool art too. The Lone Cyberman has Casualty 2. I don't think I've seen this card. As you cast it, you may sacrifice a creature with power 2 or greater. When you do copy, it's a copy of an artifact. Spell becomes a token. Whenever you sacrifice another creature, put a +1/+1 on him. Oh, so it's not too strong.
It's a cool card. You play it inside of a Cyberman. Essentially, the Grixis commander precon is all of the bad guys that fight the Doctor.
Okay, interesting. Okay,
So all the cards that you're seeing in that kind of color wheel
would be okay.
fill out, that kind of theme.
Nice. Okay, so we've seen him before, but this is a different artwork version of a mythic.
Yeah.
So we've also seen him before. This is a forward version of said card. So I do remember that. It's pretty cool. All right, so 3 more packs, guys. Thanks for hanging in there to check out this unboxing. It's been really cool because there's a lot of learning about the show or lore aspect of it. Unfortunately, the value of the cards are not quite up to par of the cost of the cards, which I will say
Well,
I shouldn't be
if
too
you just-
surprised.
Yeah, if you just buy the precons, it's fine.
Yeah,
Because
and
you're literally just buying these to get the version.
yeah, the fancier versions, because like we mentioned earlier, the precons literally will have every single card that the collector boosters can have. So the precons will have the guaranteed. Like if you buy one of each precon, you are guaranteed to have every card that the collector
You have the
boosters
full
can
set.
possibly have. Yep. So I think that's cool that they did that for Wizards. So I hope they continue to do that in the future, because it's almost makes it reasonable, a lot more reasonable for people to collect. So search for oil. Swamp. 6 Doctor. So we've seen him, I believe. Renegade Silent. I don't think I recognize this guy. Go up to 1 target creature you don't control, plus 1 counter on Renegade Silent. He phases out. Oh. At the beginning of your end step. Oh, okay. So he gets to attack, and he just gets bigger. So you can kind of get out.
Yo,
of
Doc,
control.
I heard you like the 4th Doctor.
Right. He's handing me some stuff in a bag.
Those are the gummy.
Oh, those are the
Sour Patch Bears.
some Sour Patch Bears. I do love me some Sour Patch. Ominous Cemetery. Target creature's owner shuffles it into the library, so it just makes someone shuffle the creature, and that's pretty mean actually. Like if someone like tutors for a creature, plays it, and you're like, nope, just shuffle it back in.
It can be useful.
Yeah, can be useful. Granted, I don't think this sees a lot of play just because it costs 5 to do that. So I think people can do a lot of other things in terms of getting rid of creatures. Okay, so simple card, scry 2, then draw a card for 1. So nothing fancy, just
very thoroughly known card in Magic.
Is it okay? So this is a reprint.
Preordained as a very long-standing card.
Nice. And his artwork is awesome. Really good job. And the cool thing is, The search foiling is not on the front character. It is everything behind her. So the search foiling is not on her herself. So I think we got her before in different art.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that gets potentially bigger. Smothering Marsh. Some more lands. Fetchable. The Master Multiplied.
I think that's the last master card that you've been.
I haven't gotten yet. Okay. Creature token. Oh, okay. I do recognize this. But the artwork, this one's cool. I like this one. Catacombs, we've gotten this before.
Foil signet. Okay.
Nice. The Sixth Doctor.
Ooh. Search foiled.
Yep. Looks good. Tricycle Summit.
That's pretty.
More lands. That does look really cool, actually. I do like that. These lands will be used too. That's a cool thing about
Yeah.
this set too. I would definitely use the crap out of these. Dalek Squadron.
Myriad
Pew, pew,
and
pew, pew.
Menace. That's funny.
What does that mean, Myriad?
Myriad means when it attacks, you make a copy attacking each other player.
What?
And then those go away at the end of combat.
Okay, but it's still really good.
Yeah, you
For
just
3?
make something always attacking everything. Yeah.
For 3, wow. So you just attack somebody who's like open, or someone that you know they can't block.
Yeah,
then
and
the
then it makes
tokens.
a copy blocking everyone.
Now, if I played that in Mirren and the tokens die, do I get the counters? Do I get
Yeah,
experience
because
counters?
they sacrifice at end step at the end of combat.
Wow. I might run him. I don't know if it'll be. I mean, that's good. I think on paper it sounds like it would work out pretty well for me. I'll have to think about that one. The Master formed anew. This is new. Body Thief. When you cast a spell, you may exile a creature you control and put a takeover counter on it. You may have enter battlefield as a copy of a creature card exiled with a takeover counter. Okay. No, I think I've seen that before.
That was in your very.
Yeah. And now that I'm thinking about it. And you remembered. 2 packs left. All right, come on, guys. I need me a Everybody Lives. Because that's a card I actually want.
Mm-hmm.
I actually want that card. I want the card because I want to play it. So I know it's a good card. But let this be a lesson to you folks at home. I've said it multiple times, and I'll say it again. Buy singles. This is like a very common knowledge, right, of people in the Magic community. They'll always tell you to buy singles and not to do the lottery, of which I am doing currently. So this is a new token I have not seen, I don't think.
Mutant.
Alien Rhino, cool. He has tax paperwork. He's about to throw at you, I guess. Okay. Second to last. Let's see what we got. So we got a Plains, 12th Doctor with a rock guitar. Looks like a Fender. I don't think I've seen this art, or maybe I have. Let me see. When you first spell cast from anywhere other than your hand, each turn has demonstrate. Oh no, we have seen this demonstrate.
You have that, Doctor. It's just his
Okay.
portrait art. Yeah.
Okay. Day of the Moon. Choose a creature card name. Then go to all creatures with name chosen for the Day of the Moon. Until your next turn. don't know how I feel about that. It's interesting. I don't know. It's interesting. It's just I don't know how good that is.
You just choose 3 creatures to go. It's meh.
It's meh, yeah. Now, I remember a card we put earlier where like you pick a creature you have and everybody becomes a copy of it. I guess that would work with this.
Yes, actually technically it would. But you would generally do that for your own creature.
Fair, fair. That makes sense. This is a new card to you. Banish it to another universe. Affinity for restart permanents. Here's battlefield. Exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until it leaves. Okay.
It's an Oblivion Ring.
Nice.
That can become very cheap.
Very cheap. As long as you have historics. Thespian Stage. This is a search foil. I think this is like $1 too.
Mm-hmm. That's a good commander card.
Yeah, I've seen it. Because obviously you can copy a land or target land. So like if someone plays like a really nice land, you can just boom. Hey, I have a copy of it too.
Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah.
I also have a Gaia's Cradle.
Oh, me too. What do you know? I like these two. I mean, they're pain lands essentially, but you know, later on you can actually get a card out of it and sack it.
Yeah, they're called. That cycle's called Horizon Lands.
Okay, yeah, these are really good. So these Horizon lands, I
100%
do
agree.
enjoy them. I do like them. I think there's value in them. It's the same guy again, different art. For it. Roothound Crag. Hello, sweetie. And then whatever is below that. The Face of Bow. You may cast a spell with suspend from your hand. If you do, pay suspend cost rather its mana cost.
Believe it or not, Beely, that's a good guy.
Only a sorcery. That is he. He looks like a bad guy, but I will believe you when you say he's a good guy. But basically, this allows you to play suspend cards immediately. Temple of Deceit. Cool art.
Yeah.
Cool art. But unfortunately, the card itself is meh. It is a budget. Budget of the budgets. So we got him already. Except, I think last time, it was just regular foil.
Mm-hmm.
So now this is the search foil version of it. Temple of Plenty. Another meh land. Command Tower. Nice. I like. Obviously a staple.
Search foil command towers. Nice.
So these
That's like $2.
These will just get played. The 5th Doctor. He's playing cricket, I guess. So we've gotten them before, but this is a different art of it. TARDIS. Oh, we actually got the TARDIS. Okay. When a TARDIS attacks, if you control Time Lord, the next spell you cast this turn has Cascade and you may Planeswalk.
That's a very good card.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess you had the Cascade. So the ability to get Cascade is pretty strong.
TARDIS is a very good card.
So it's a 2/4 flying too, and it's a vehicle, but it's crew 2.
And it's historic. So the fact that it hits like triggers almost everything in the set.
That's true. It's pretty nice. So it's this is a foil border, TARDIS border actually. TARDIS. Okay. Last but not least, we are gonna open up this bad boy and see what we got. I think so far, if I had to guess, I probably got like half value out of this box, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So this is a treasure token. So I'm a big fan of treasure tokens. I like treasure tokens. I like getting different copies of treasure tokens. I was a big fan of the Lord of the Rings treasures as well. So those are really cool. But this is cool too. This is a key. So I guess in this show, a key is a treasure. And then soldier, we've seen him before. All right. All right, guys. Last but not least, let's make this bad boy count. So swap. Fourth Doctor. Did I mention to you that he's my favorite Fourth Doctor? Apparently, because he likes to give me these gummies. So Sour Patch Bears.
Oh my
here
god.
it is.
This is the true blessing of your box, Beely.
The gift that keeps on giving. This is the full bordered foil. I've literally gotten every single different copy I possibly could of this card. That's funny.
The greatest lad ever printed.
I know, right? That's so good. I can't even be mad at that. Can't even be mad at that. I mean, it's a good card. It gets played in a lot of cards. Oh, Talisman.
It is. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it gets played in a lot of decks, so it's not. You can't be mad at it. Okay. Talismans, always good. These are, obviously in the colors that you're using, these are almost auto includes in my opinion.
Yep. I would agree.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is the second card.
Got
Tom got
yeah.
This is I win. I win with all the doctors. Oh, interesting. Okay. And those creatures phase out until. So this is like a sort of board wipe, but it has the potential to like remove these creatures for a very long time, depending on how many creatures are available. Now the only difference is this is phase out and not exile. So if opponent's playing a lot of tokens, this will keep the tokens alive. Ooh, I think I wanted this guy.
Ooh, the doggy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do want this guy. So, as long as the K9 mark is untapped, other legendary creatures you control have ward 1. You can pay 2, 1 colors, 1 blue. Target legendary creature cannot be blocked this turn. But it's literally like it's a 1 cost artifact for 1/1 with nothing but like perks.
Upsides. Yeah.
So this, I don't know what it's worth, but I would imagine that this would be a card that would get a little bit value as time progresses, as long as they don't replace the card.
It's a good companion.
Yeah. And it's
like
a good companion. Yeah.
Yeah, because it adds the color blue. Plus you get all those bonuses.
Yeah.
Good.
Really good card. So something, I saw the rules on this one and I was like, this is a good card. It's a good dog. You're a good dog. Good doggo.
Okay.
The best of doggos. Okay.
I don't know. No solemn simulacrum.
I know, right? Well, he's not a doggo, he's a robot. I don't know if I've gotten a foil of this. I think I've gotten a card before, but I don't remember if I've gotten a foil. Okay, she's new too, I think. Create a tapped token that's a copy of target token that entered the battlefield this turn. And this is a search foil. And she's the second one. Ramona the second. Also Doctor's Companion. But very expensive. 4 cost.
Yeah, but it has vigilance. You can attack each turn with it technically, so it's not bad.
Okay, fair. Yeah, not bad. choked. I don't know if I've seen this artwork either. I don't recognize it, but looks good. This is a Czech land, I guess. What
Oh my god, look, you did it, Beely.
is the best boy? This is a search foil regular border card. And like I
Check
said,
it.
I would not be surprised if this is would be worth money later. I'll probably use them somewhere. Actually, you know what? I might use them in my historic Jorah. Because it procs off of her ability. Because it's an artifact. It's a legendary artifact. So
Beely, that's a $5 puppy.
woof woof. Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely use this for Jorah, I think.
Oh, it'll be great for.
Yeah. For historic Jorah. Yeah, I think it'd be good. Weeping Angel, the scary card. Actually, I didn't read the ability last time. So whenever First Strike Vigilance, Flash, whenever opponent casts a creature spell, Weeping Angel isn't a creature until end of turn. If a Weeping Angel would deal combat damage to a creature, prevent that damage, and that creature's owner shuffles it to the library. Oh, so like this card just makes other cards just like disappear essentially. It's, I guess, probably related to the lore of a Weaving Angel. Interesting. But so if you keep playing creatures, it makes it not be able to hit stuff, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a, what is it called? Like the boos in Mario, the scary ghosts in Mario, where like if you look at them, they don't chase you. That's pretty cool. Anyways, last but not least, this is search foil. So this is search foil, and this is a Tars
Doctor.
border. So
Ooh.
7th Doctor.
Oh my god, he's got a doctor.
I got a search foil Doctor. 7th Doctor. So obviously I've gotten him before. I don't quite know if this particular one's worth anything. But this is the cool guessing one. This is the guessing game Doctor.
Yeah, the fun one.
The fun one. So, but yeah, this is the last card of the box. We've literally opened up everything. And so, yeah. Like I said, I think before we open the last pack, I was guessing the value of the, make sure there's like no like box topper thing or something. I think I got about like half the value out of these cards. But certainly this is like a fan unboxing more than anything. So if you're like a big fan of the set or of the show, this would be like perfect for that, because it just has a lot of like cool art versions, full arts, foilings, a lot of flavor of the Doctor Who set. So, if you're a big fan of the show, I would say can't go wrong.
The precons are a lot of fun. If you get a full pot of the precons on top of the plane chase cards to play with it, it's a lot of fun. I would highly recommend doing that. Keep the precons as is.
Yep.
Play them against each other with the plane chase. It's a great time.
Yeah, sounds like a really good fun time. And I want to take a moment to give shout outs to the two MVPs of the box. The good boy and the good boy. So they're both good doggos. Well, one's a doggo and one's a good lad.
Not one. It's like 6.
I know.
You got 2 dogs and 6 psalms.
Yeah, 2 dogs and literally every version. So actually, you know what? I don't think I got the search foil regular bordered.
Oh, okay.
I think I missed.
Did you get all the doctors? Can you like line them out in numerical order?
Yeah, maybe. Let's take a look. So we'll see. So let's just do. Just keep. I'm just gonna throw all the doctors down because. So I don't quite know. How many doctors are there? 13?
13.
Okay.
13 numbered, and then you have a few more. There's the War Doctor, and then
Oh,
there's a Green Red Doctor also.
do those count?
Yeah, because they're technically doctors.
Oh, okay, okay. So I need to. So I should have pulled them if I passed by them.
Yeah, I think just the War Doctor is the one that you had. I don't think you opened Green Red.
Okay. Let's see here.
But getting all the cool numbered ones.
Okay, so just because they're Time Lord does not mean they're a doctor. I did like Farewell. I'm saddened that I did not get the Everybody Lives, because that would have been a good pull. That was one of the cards I was looking for. It's cool that I did get the 10th Doctor though. So he was a cool card. Right. Okay. Got a lot of doctors actually. Multiple copies of different ones too. The War Doctor, okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see if let's see if I got everything. Okay, so War Doctor is on his own spot. So let's do 13. 13. 12. 11. 10. And I obviously have multiple copies of other ones. Okay, I don't think I got the 9th Doctor. Nope. Nope.
None of the 9th.
Nope. Or, oh, no, I lied. 9th.
You got Eccleston. You got like 2 or 3 Eccleston.
Okay, 9th. So 8th Doctor. Oh, you're right. I did get a couple. So no 8th Doctor.
So you're only missing the 8th, huh?
Yep. So 7th. 7th. So 6th. 5th. Yep. So 4th. 3rd. 2nd. 1st. Yep. I'm literally missing the 8th Doctor. And I got the War Doctor. So cool. No, really cool set for Doctor Who fans. You know, a lot of good cool cards for collectors of the show. So I think I think this will sell pretty well. In spite of like the value of the cards, of like the power of I guess not value, but the power of the cards.
Yeah,
I think it'll do well.
really, this set is just a great buy the precons with your friends,
Yeah, yeah.
play
Get all the
it,
cards.
play them together with the planes chase, and then just have a good time.
Absolutely, yeah. And the cool thing is, one of my buddies here locally purchased all the commander decks, and so at some point we were talking about meeting up to go play together. So that'll happen at some point. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, thank you guys for tuning in and for checking out the stream. And slash video, because obviously I'm gonna be uploading this to YouTube. And but yeah, if you like what you see, certainly follow us, and we'll continue to post more unboxings. I certainly have more see a product that I do want to open up on stream to share. So I want to thank Zach certainly for commentating and helping out with this. Just obviously your knowledge about the show has been very helpful, and about the cards in general. You know, there's a lot of information about the cards I did not know about. So always good to have you. But yeah, well, thanks guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. So hopefully everyone has a good night and a good rest of the weekend.
See ya.
See you guys.